Right now, I'm going to talk about what kind of relationship do you have with yourself? That's an important question to ask yourself. What kind of relationship do you have with yourself? You have relationships with other people, but you also have a relationship with you. Is that relationship that you have with yourself healthy or toxic? We're going to talk about it in this video. Welcome to Dr. K Speaks. I'm Dr. K, and I'm here to help you to navigate through the many challenges in your life's journey so that you might ultimately become the highest version of yourself. So that's right, we're talking about what kind of relationship do you have with yourself? Do you congratulate yourself on things? Do you encourage yourself when there's certain things that you need to do? Do you forgive yourself when there are some things that you've done wrong? If you think about how you relate with other people, you have conversations with other people, you do things for other people, you might assist other people. Whatever it is that you're doing with other people, that is entailed in your relationship that you have with them. So keep in mind that you have a relationship with yourself. So now, ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being that you have a very healthy relationship with yourself, and 1 being that you have a not healthy relationship with yourself, maybe even a toxic relationship with yourself, and 5 being in the middle, where are you in that relationship with yourself on that scale of 1 to 10? Think about it. That's really important. Where are you? And ultimately, it will be important to get close to the 10 because it's important to have a positive relationship with yourself, a healthy relationship with yourself, because that will definitely help you to become the highest version of yourself, having that positive relationship with yourself. So now, if you are at a 4 because maybe you put yourself down, or maybe there are some things that you've done in the past and you have not yet forgiven yourself for the things that you've done in the past, then that's not healthy for you. So you got to work on forgiveness. I've done other videos on forgiveness, and so you can look at some of those other videos to help you to even understand why you did things in the first place. Because whatever you did in the past, that's your old address. That's who you were at that time. You were operating with whatever programs was going through your mind. And now you're in a different space. So you can, in the situations oftentimes, will also be a strong contributing factor to why we make certain choices, right? So whatever you did back then, you can't change it. You got your now moment. So forgive yourself or work on forgiving yourself. So now, if you're at a 4 on that scale of 1 to 10, you don't have to jump from a 4 to a 10. Take it slow. Think about what you need to do to get yourself from a 4 to a 5. If it's in the area of you not forgiving yourself, then you start working on that path to forgiving yourself. And in my book, I Rewired My Brain, My Journey to Freedom, it has some really, really great information in there to help you to understand how the brain works, which will help you to understand why you did what you did in the first place, and why you were thinking the way that you were thinking, and why you even have some toxic behaviors or had toxic behaviors that contributed to you making the choices that you made in life. The book, whatever it is that you need to work on it. So if it's forgiveness, then forgiving yourself can help you to get from that 4 to a 5. Forgiveness can be that aha moment. Forgiveness is not something that you do, but it's what happens when you understand. When you have that aha moment, go, wow, that's why that happened. So now that anger or that resentment or whatever you had towards yourself is no longer there. Or maybe you think that you're too negative, right? So then what you want to do is work on being more positive. So then you can write down an affirmation that each and every day, I am becoming more positive. And then you read that affirmation 3 times a day. And then you take the opportunity in all situations to make sure that you're seeing it from a perspective of the glass half full. Because sometimes things aren't always happy, hee hee, yay, and positive, right? But you can see it from a productive perspective. So if you tend to be more pessimistic, then start practicing looking at things from a productive perspective. The reason why you're pessimistic now is because your brain is wired to be pessimistic. Whatever it was that you were exposed to as you were growing up contributed to your brain being wired for you to be pessimistic. It could have been growing up in a toxic household, right? And things didn't work out often. Or it could be having a negative group around you who are not really a support system, but they're like the energy vampires, the ones that just seem to suck the life out of you, right? what you need to do to become more positive, more productive, and so that you're not operating from that pessimistic space. So remember, on that scale of 1 to 10, right? With 10 being the healthy relationship with yourself and 1 being the not healthy relationship with yourself, identify where you are on that scale and then just figure out what attributes do I need to work on so that I can get myself from whatever number I am to the next number. You can do this. I support you. Thank you for listening. And if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe so that you can be aware of all of the videos that I will continue to post on how to become the highest version of yourself. Thank you.